Hello, how you doing? Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Jimmy. I am a final year nursing student. I think it's about time that I start sharing some nuggets to share with you what I learned, what I think works, what I think doesn't work. At least for me, maybe it will resonate with you. So in this video, I am going to be talking to you about 5 things you should expect while in nursing school or going to nursing school. This video is supposed to encourage you, it's supposed to motivate you, to let you know that you can do it. Because if I can do it, you can definitely do it. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do. The first thing you should expect in nursing school is the academic challenge. Now, when I say academic challenge, I mean that the amount of time, the level of changing of the classes, especially if you're in my type of program that is accelerated, it's every 8 weeks. So it's really fast paced, that constantly each professor, each course is different, that you have to adjust real quick and you have to bounce back as quick as possible in order to stay at the pace of the course. So because of that, nursing school required a lot of time when it comes to studying. You have to dedicate the time, you have to try to learn what is being taught, you have to know what your expectation is. All those things makes it seems like it's challenging, but in a way it's something that it's easily overcome if you know that pre-walking into it, right? There's 3 subjects that I think, in my opinion, you should pay attention to, and you should really try to make sure that you get it. And if you don't get it, if you already pass it, it's okay. You can just make sure you create time as you're going in the program, because the more the program goes, the more it becomes required for you to know these courses. So the 3 that I'm going to say that you should pay attention to: anatomy and physiology. Anatomy and physiology is really important. Number 2 is the pharmacology. Very important. It comes through in everything. And the third one is pathophysiology. All those 3, it's a must known. Now, they might all seem like it's a lot of information, but guess what? How do you eat an elephant? 1 bite at a time. You can do this. You just make sure that you put the time in to study and to learn and to use the resources everywhere. There's resources everywhere, right? So you use all those resources, you will be okay with the academic challenge. If you see me looking down, it's because I have my iPad with me. That's where I put my points so I can be able to talk about it. I won't miss anything. So the number 2 things that you should expect is the figuring out how to balance life in nursing school. I mean, when I heard that before I went to nursing school, I'm looking like nursing school is part of my life. Why do I need to balance that, right? It is really important. And that can be very, very challenging, because when you think about how much you need to do, you're thinking you cannot do a lot. If you plan really well, you're going to be okay. You just have to figure out how to balance the 2, because those 2, it's very important that you be able to stay in nursing school and do what you're supposed to do and be able to have a life, especially if you have family, immediate family that you have to care for. You need to be able to find time for them. Now, social life is the one that I'm not sure if you will be able to initially. As you're going in the program, you'll be able to figure out your own momentum and you'll be able to navigate that in order to create the time needed for your social life. But you can actually have a life while you're in nursing school, but you might not be able to go on vacation every time you want or be able to do whatever you want in it. You have to plan ahead. That brought me to number 3. Number 3 thing you should expect in nursing school is you have to plan. You need a calendar. You need some type of way to track what is due and what you got going on. What is expected of you, what is due for school, what time is class, all of that. There's just so much component that you need to track, because if you don't, you might end up missing stuff, and that thing that you miss, you might not be able to make it up. You just don't want to. What I'm going to tell you to expect, and you can prepare for it right now, is to make sure you start learning how to plan yourself, plan your day, plan your schedule, plan your social life. Everything pretty much have to be planned. So that way you know what is expected at what time, at what area, so you can be able to make it. So the 4th thing you should expect in nursing school. The nursing school is going to seem like it's about to break you. But girl, it cannot break you. You get to break nursing school, as in you get to be successful in nursing school. Because sometimes you're like doing everything right, and bam, it's like, so what is going on? I did everything, I studied, right? And I'm not getting my worth, right? Don't worry, figure out what works for you and what don't, and you're going to weed out the things that causes you stress and the things that's not working, and what will work. You'll figure those out. When you figure those out, it relieves mental stress that comes with nursing school. Another thing that I want to say about that is you need to make sure you have good support system. Make sure you have people that you can talk to, that can tell you, like, pick you up, and they can tell you the truth, like, girl, you can't quit, you have to continue to go, you cannot quit, you can do this. People that is in your corner. This is when you're going to need those people. So make sure you put those people in place, educate them of what's expected of them, what might happen when you will need them, and how you will need them if it's possible. The fifth thing that you should expect in nursing school is you're gonna have to make friends. This one, it's a hard one for some people, and it's very easy for a lot of people. It's only few people that this affects because they just don't know how to navigate that classmate being friends, right? I don't even know how to explain this kind of friendship. This kind of friendship reminded me of when I was in basic, right? Where all the people in our class were kind of like divided in the beginning, and then at the end we're like cohesive. Why? Because we're going through the same thing. We see each other struggle. We're able to pick each other up, so that's one of the reasons why you need friends, or a friend, or multiple friends in your classroom, right? Because you need somebody that you can call and be like, oh, do you remember what the professor said? Do you remember, is it due today? Was it due last week? Something like that. Somebody that you guys can study together, like a study partner, like a stuff that you guys go through nursing school together. This really helps. I cannot emphasize how much this really, really help in nursing school. Because without that, I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive it, or it will be this easy, even though it still seems hard, but it's easy because of that, right? Now let's go to the bonus. I have 2 bonuses for you. One of them, it's what you need to know before you even start nursing school. And if you don't by now and you're already in nursing school, try to figure it out. You need to know what type of learning style you are, or that works for you. This is very, very important, because this will help you big deal. It will help you to look for the tools that will work for you, that will help you. Because like for me, I'm a visual learner, right? And with other type of learning, but my main learning style is visual. That's one of the reasons why I'm gravitated towards video, because when I watch video, I learn more. At the same time, I have to be able to practice it. So that's where my secondary learning style is. I have to be able to do it, put it in practice, right? So you need to know that. Just know that you need to figure that one out. It's very important. I'm going to leave a link below and see if it can help you, find your learning style. Okay. The second bonus is knowing that nursing school question, it's different. It's a different beast. Those questions were cut from a different cloth, not in my regular questions. So nursing school question, it's something else. But just get familiarized with that. If you can't start doing that now, if you're nursing school currently, you know what I'm talking about. Try to do as much test question as possible. Try to do as much test question as possible, because the more question you do, the better you get it. Nursing school is not like, what is this, what is that, what is that. It's a scenario based. Because it's a scenario based, it's quite challenging in the beginning, but it's very easy as you keep going. I hope you enjoyed this video. Look on the description box. I'm going to link some information there for you if you're just going to nursing school, if more information about what to expect in nursing school, and keep a lookout for other videos of mine. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you will not miss this kind of video, because there's going to be a lot of them coming. I'm going to share some nuggets. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you will not miss anything. Make sure you like this video and share this video to somebody else that might need it. Thank you very much. See you in my next video. Bye. Bye bye.